Welcome back, guys, to Papas y Pláticas. My name is Action, aka Straw Hat Papi. I'm here joined by my co-host Mauricio,
What's
aka
up,
Monster, and
that's me.
His little one over here
We got
on the
Monstrito
side.
over here.
Yeah,
That's what Rudy called him. How's
Monstrito
doing? Yeah. Yeah, I'm
Uh,
sorry, mijo. That's probably gonna stick.
yeah.
Especially with his
with his demeanor.
heightened level of energy.
Yeah. It's all right, though.
Yeah,
It's a good
yeah.
nickname, it's cool.
Monstrito, yeah, that's dope.
Before we begin, I did want to say, like, comment, subscribe, share. It really does help us, and throw a comment down there.
Yeah,
we
guys.
see the views, we see the love, we appreciate that.
Oh yeah.
A little thumbs uppy boy, a little what's up, guys, in the comments,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah, guys. We see you out there. I think like 90% of our viewers aren't subscribed.
Yeah.
Come on, we're gonna keep. You're gonna keep seeing us on your feed until you.
If
hit
we're
that
popping
follow.
up in your recommended, like just go ahead and hit that follow, bit dog.
Nah, but we do appreciate the support, man. Thanks for giving us a shot and listen to it.
All right, Monstrosito or Big Monster, Monstrosito's over there.
Yeah.
Apologies.
As Monstro Senior, Monstrito's my son.
Yes.
Actually, no, Monstro's my father.
Yeah, I was gonna say Monstro's my father.
Yeah.
Monstro the second.
Yeah.
So you love your wife, obviously,
I love
right?
her so much.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you love her enough to buy her bathwater?
Buy her bathwater?
To buy her bathwater,
The hell?
or just love her enough to preserve her bathwater?
Preserve her bath. Now, if you're talking about selling bathwater,
Yeah.
I am. If Ceci came up to me saying, "Hey, I'm a stay-at-home mom, but we're selling bathwater," shit.
Secure the bag, sis.
Secure the
If
bag.
there's a market out there, do what you
I'll buy
gotta
the
do.
shipping labels. I don't give a damn.
I'll
dude.
buy the mason
I'm
jars.
saying.
So the reason
as far as as far as that goes, as
yeah.
far as I know, if it's just bathwater,
starts at bathwater.
right.
Next thing you know,
Next
feet
thing you
pics.
know, oh hell.
The reason I bring this up,
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw Sidney Sweeney of
You know what? I did hear about Sidney Sweeney.
what is the show? What was the show?
Euphoria.
Euphoria fame.
I mean, she's
Thank
in
you.
a lot of things now. All right, she was in Madam Web.
Terrible movie.
I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen
I'm
it.
afraid
I've
to watch
just
it.
heard it's terrible.
I tried to watch it on Netflix, dude. It gave me a paywall. It said, "Nah, you don't pay for the high end
Netflix
Netflix."
paywalled you,
Yeah, they're like, because your Netflix has ads, and we can't play ads on this movie. You
Your
can't watch
Netflix
this
has
movie.
ads.
Look, bro, I just told you, says he's a stay-at-home mom now. All right, I just told you we're not there yet. All right,
Okay,
this
all right.
podcast is not. We're not even at 100 followers yet,
Bro,
That could be you.
I know, right? I thought that was just like a thing they were still rolling out, like in
No.
Brazil or some
No,
shit. You have
Brazil,
Brazilian
Georgia,
Netflix.
bro. Yeah, we're in Brazil, Georgia.
I am so impoverished. I have a third world country's
Yeah.
Netflix. I have a VPN to get to third world country. Yeah.
It's pretty bad, dude. I'm not gonna lie.
Fair. Okay. That's nuts. But yeah, she is in other things. IMDb.
I mean, she's blowing up a bit, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to say she's blowing up, but she's.
Apparently she has fanatics after her.
Oh yeah, dude.
Because
of course.
as I was going to lead into, she is selling her bathwater, sort of.
Man, that's kind of.
So she did an ad with Dr. Squatch.
Oh,
the soap
okay,
company.
The soap company. Yeah.
He did the ad where she was in a bathtub, right? And then I guess the way they announced this, they were like, everybody kept asking what we did with the bathwater, so we kept it.
Okay.
Which, great
Marketing-wise.
marketing, but unhinged. And she isn't the first one to do.
Yeah.
What was it? Belle Delphine
yeah.
did this as well. Did you just call her Bella Dolphin?
No, I said Delphine. Is that not her name? What's her name?
It is Delphine. I heard Bella Dolphin.
No. No,
Play that back.
Yeah, somebody. No, it's seriously, and she got a lot of flack for it, But I mean, people bought it.
Hey,
People fucking
that's my
bought
thing.
it, dude.
Look, I
Like,
think it is unhinged. I think it is gross for a man to buy that.
that's yeah.
No shame in the game. Secure the bag, sis. If there is a market for it, do what you got to do.
My thing is though, if you were to buy, I feel like there's no way. Of course, that's definitely not her bathwater. You know what I mean? I'd feel
I
like
think it has to be.
we need proof. We need
Because if not, it's like false marketing.
I think, you're gonna be in a class action lawsuit against Sidney
there
Sweeney
is some
for-
weirdo out there that is like reverse engineering like the molecules in the soap, and it's just like
Probably. I would guess that they just like this smells like her bathwater, and then they just drop like oils and shit in the water.
Well, no, you know what they said it smells like? Because they give the grit and like the scent. It smells like morning wood.
What?
Morning wood.
Is that like the soap she used?
That's the scent of the soap.
That's the name of the scent of the soap.
No, the name is like Delphine's Delphine.
Are you talking about Delphine?
No, Sidney Sweeney. I'm sorry.
Anyways, morning wood is the name of the soap.
No, it's not the name. The name is like Sweeney's like something bath or something. I don't know.
Sweeney,
yeah. The scent is morning wood. It says smells like morning wood, which
I think they're kind of leaning.
They're leaning. I think
heavy. They've been on TikTok a little too long. I think
the brain rot is strong.
I mean, there's some marketing tactics are genius, but I think they're going a little too hard.
I mean, my question is, do you think this like diminishes her brand?
Sidney Sweeney, no.
Do you think
Dr. Squash
like,
probably?
No, Dr. Squash didn't have a high bar.
Well,
but I'm saying like because you think about like I don't know, name a super famous.
Yeah,
like
a super famous Angelina Jolie.
And I was Angelina Jolie.
Yeah.
Could you see her doing this?
A bathwater?
No, right? Because you're just like.
I mean, she's so big though.
So
I don't see her doing it. No.
This stunts her growth though.
I mean, but you hear of actors doing like toothpaste ads in China. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. I mean,
what's the dude from Men in Black?
Will Smith?
No.
Tommy Lee Jones?
Yeah, Tommy Lee Jones. He's the face of Boss Coffee in Japan.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
When I was in Japan, like, he was all over the place, bro.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool. I mean, that's dope. Get the money, man. Fuck it. You know,
I mean,
yeah,
but there's a difference between a coffee brand and selling your bath water.
But the thing is, the internet moves so fast, bro. Like, who's gonna remember?
We're talking about it, so now? If anything, it's bringing more.
Well, we just cemented it in real historical data right now on YouTube. It's aliens 300 years from now gonna be like, did you know they bath each other's bathwater? Yeah, I mean, I don't hate it. I don't really care. I mean, now if you bought some bathwater. I don't know what to tell you, bro. I think it's time for you to go outside. You know what I mean? Talk to some people. Make some friends. You know what I mean?
Like I said, I'm not mad at her. Secure the bag.
If it's a gag gift, sure. Why not?
It's super limited apparently.
Really?
The initial like wave is gonna be a giveaway. And then I think they're saying they're gonna do like a limited release.
If it's like 100 bars,
it is 100 bars.
That's insane.
That's my understanding.
Then I'm all for it now.
From what Google
I think that's
told
dope
me.
shit.
Yeah,
I think now I'm like, damn.
Like, should I
be investing?
Yeah. It's like the new crypto.
Right, do I need to call Ameritrade right now? Hey guys, dump the Tesla.
Yeah. Go ahead and pick up some bath water, bro.
I don't know. I think that's crazy. Everything nowadays is serialized now.
It is, right?
I think I showed you, or you told me about those strollers, the wagon. They're doing a One Piece collab.
Oh, the One Piece one. Your wife actually sent them to me.
Yeah, she told me. And it was 1 in 1,000 is serialized.
I wanted one and I was so like, bad.
What the? We're doing serialized strollers now, dude?
My daughter is way past the age of a stroller. And I was like, should I have another kid?
I was like...
Because I want one so goddamn bad.
I was like, but then I saw the price and I was like, nah, hell no. I'm not buying.
How much was it?
They're like $800, something like that.
Nah,
I mean, it's a wagon.
I'll pay $100.
We paid, I think, $250 for the wagon we have now.
Yeah.
And it's not serious. It's not foil.
Yeah.
It's not full art. I think we fucked up. Yeah.
Does it have the drums of liberation on it?
Yeah, it's a MP right now. What is HP? Heavily played.
Heavily played?
Yeah, that thing is
the resale value is not there.
The wheel falls off after every quarter mile. So
yeah.
We kind of fucked up. But anyways, yeah, dude. I mean, I'm not gonna hate it, dude. I don't even care. I think especially bathwater, you're not even like, it could be fake. It could literally just be like her washing her hands in some water and selling that. You know what I mean? Because she's not lying. I guess. And it's like, and you see it other places, man. Like in Japan, they sell the panties.
Oh, the panties in the vending machines.
And I'm like,
how far have we fallen? I'm not mad at Sidney Sweeney for this, but I think about this and like I'm just like, you remember the whole thing about like if you're stuck in a forest with a man or a bear, which we take a lot of women were saying the bear.
Okay, yeah.
I'm looking at this and I'm like, yeah, I'd take the bear.
You take the bear
because men,
not
like,
even to survive,
what is wrong with y'all,
just
bro?
To end my life, take me out, bear.
I'm saying as a woman,
Okay.
As a woman, I would have chosen the bear because, like, bro, what is wrong with men?
Man,
like, Jesus Christ.
Damn, dude. It's got to be. I'm sure there's someone really serious about it, right?
Yeah. But some people are definitely memeing, for sure.
There's definitely a gag gift for some people, but
like, I have never been. I love my wife. Right. If she told me to, like, up her bathwater for myself, I'd be like, you're insane.
I'm like,
not even like just the fact that it's like bats are gross. Right. First and foremost, like bats are disgusting.
I guess that's the point.
Oh, true. Yeah.
To collect the
whatever bacteria.
Yeah. But I don't even want to know what you would do with it.
Right?
What
are you
fucking, isn't it soap? Like, I don't
know. Smell it. Just
I don't. Yeah. This is the point where people click off.
I'm not gonna yuck anybody's yum, but to each their own. But that's nuts.
Yeah, that's crazy. I think it is cool that it's limited. I think it's kind of funny. It adds to it a bit.
Yeah, there is a comedic factor to it. I'll give them that.
I don't know if it was like just a brand, that'd be kind of dumb. I'd be really dumb. Like, oh, this is our flavor of the month kind of thing. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, come on, bro. Like, how can you sell this?
I'm saying.
How can you make 1 million of these? That doesn't make sense.
Gross. But also, if there's any brand out there that want to make bathwater soap out of me, let me know.
Bathwater. We're waiting.
Just let me know. Inbox us. You have our contact information.
Oh yeah, of course. I hope you don't, but yeah, you do. Do it. Leave a comment in the section.
All my information's out there.
Leave a comment in the section.
Leave a comment, Dr. Squash. Yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty insane. I don't know. I'm not hating it. Get your money. Do what you gotta do. You know what I mean?
Secure the bag.
If anybody can make some money off some bathwaters, I mean, well, I guess it is Sidney Sweeney. I don't think the bills can't be that high. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like, for real, right?
I think she's doing okay.
Yeah, I'm sure that Euphoria month. It's gotta be lasting a while.
I don't think they're making a season 3, but
they're not.
From what I hear, they're having like issues with like scheduling.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but
I thought you were gonna say the dude who created the show. I heard he was a piece of shit.
Is he really?
I've heard he's a piece.
I have no idea. I don't know shit about him.
Apparently, the dude's like super creepy and like I don't know. He would encourage them to have more like nudity scenes and stuff like that.
I mean, it's like mostly nudity, right?
Yeah.
Like every episode, there's like someone naked.
I never watched it. Adi was really into it, but yeah, apparently there's a lot of nudity. And
I didn't watch it, but every time I would walk in, somebody watching it, somebody was naked, and I'm like, all right, what's going on here? Who do they think they are? Game of Thrones?
I'm saying,
like, what's going on here? Game of Thrones was absurd. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it got to a point where like if they introduced a female character, I'm like,
when is she gonna be naked?
I'm probably gonna see her naked. Yeah. Like, but it almost normalized boobs for me at some point. And I'm just like, it's boobs. Like, like, there's so many boobs in that show. I was just like,
it just carries the plot forward, you know? It's a plot device at this point.
Yeah. And then when Dragon, I was scared to watch. I wanted to watch with my mom because she loved House of Dragons.
House of Dragons are real good. Really liked it.
And then there wasn't as much nudity in House of Dragons.
And you were disappointed?
Fine. No, I was fine. I mean, they showed some pee-pee, which kind of threw me off.
Well, they did in Game of Thrones too. They were slaying some schlongs, you know.
And I was like, whoa, what the hell? At this point, I've seen more pee-pee than boobs, which I guess they're trying to balance it out. I don't know. They're trying to right some wrongs here, right some dongs.
The king's little brher in House of Dragons.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, he gets up and just fucking pokes my eye out, bro. Now I look like him. What the hell? With my mom, and she's just like, yeah, it's so awkward watching shit like that with your parents.
Mom's like, I've seen better.
Yeah. Oh, monstro. I tried to do Game of Thrones immediately, like straight up, you know what I mean? I was like, Mom, I'm gonna let you watch this.
Yeah,
I forgot how much nudity was in Game of Thrones.
Daenerys like
literally first
showed
episode.
up naked.
Right.
Yeah, the first episode, Tyrion was like in a whorehouse or something, right?
Yeah. No, she gets naked, right?
Daenerys?
Yeah, she's like introduced naked, I guess, or some shit like that.
Oh, she was taking a bath. Yeah. You're right. Yup.
And I'm just like, well, and I thought it was funny because I saw an interview where they were like, she was showing her parents the first episode, and she forgot to tell them that she was nude, and I guess that's a conversation to have. I don't know if I could have that conversation with my parents.
From what I remember, her parents were real supportive about it, but I also respect her for it because there was a scene in like the latter seasons where she comes out of like fire and is like naked.
Yeah.
And they asked her if like that was her body because obviously they put her face on.
Okay. Yeah.
And she was like, no, that was me. And I wanted to do it, you know, because like it didn't have to be a sexual thing. Like she wanted, to control, right. It was like a powerful scene for her, and she didn't want the fact that she's naked to take away from.
Right. Which I think like, Game of Thrones did that very well. Yeah. The Cersei, they used the body double for her.
Yeah.
I think she was saying that she didn't want. Which I mean, again, that's another thing I also respect. If you don't want to do it, don't do it.
Teach their own.
Yeah. So I think it doesn't take away from it either. I think it's interesting. I mean, I didn't even. It looks great. Like whatever CGI they used, right? Because what is it? When did that come out? Like 10 years, 15 years ago?
Has it been 15?
I don't fucking know, dude. Google it. Emiliano, when did Game of Thrones come out?
Yeah.
He's our producer.
He's our producer this episode.
Yeah.
I mean, he's locked in. He's in the zone.
He's locked in, dude. Yeah. He's making sure everything's running.
Exactly.
On YouTube, not us.
Exactly. Yeah, man. Oh. I speaking of 15 years ago, before we jump into our next topic, I do want to say my birthday is Sunday.
That's right, guys. So, come on, man.
As a birthday gift, please subscribe.
There you go.
Por favor.
Give us a follow. Give us a like.
Give us a follow, a share, something.
We're going to keep nagging you. I'm sorry. We got to get these numbers up.
I'm saying. Those are rookie numbers.
She's questioning, what am I doing for 6 hours on a Sunday? At Christian's house with Addie gone. That's why I had to bring Emiliano now. She
He's keeping watch.
She doesn't trust me now.
Like those episodes are only 45 minutes long. What are you guys doing?
I see the quality on these videos. They cannot be set up.
We're getting the bathwater ready. That's what we're doing. The rest of the
you cannot be spending all that time setting up because clearly you're not. It looks like you just hit record on auto settings.
You guys just show up.
Yeah, exactly. This man's birthday, bro. That's it. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Another year.
Unfortunately, yes.
Yeah, that's great. You can add another thing to the collection?
I don't know, man. I told myself I have
You have enough crap?
I definitely haven't.
Yeah.
But I have another, 6 years before I take myself out.
Oh no.
Yeah.
6 years.
Yeah.
How old are you? 34. Turning 34. Damn.
At 30, I told myself, another 10, I could do 10.
Man, but it's crazy. I don't feel 30. I am also 30 and 32.
Yeah.
I don't feel 30.
Weird flex, but okay.
It's not. I wouldn't call that a flex. I think anybody listening be like, "Damn, these motherfuckers are old."
They're old as shit.
Yeah. But I don't know, man. I look at a lot of people our age, and they don't. I feel like we don't look. I mean, I might look my age, right? But I feel like a lot of us don't. If you compare it to the '90s and shit like that,
yeah, millennials are aging like a fine wine.
It's crazy. You compare, like you watch fucking Seinfeld.
Yeah.
And everyone in there is 25. And I'm just like, what the hell? Like, it's insane.
And it's not just like live action and stuff. Freaking
cartoons?
Cartoons, bro.
What do you mean?
Tommy Pickle's parents were in their 30s.
Oh, right.
They're in their early 30s.
Well, that was the depiction of a 30-year-old.
Yeah. And I'm just like,
and they look old as shit.
You know what I feel like? You remember the episode of the Rugrats where they dreamt being adults and they were like big people with baby heads? That's what I feel like, bro. Like an adult body and they're like a little baby head, you know? That's what I
think it's, you see it watching something like Grease now. I feel like you're like, that's absurd. These are clearly 40-year-old people playing teenagers. But then you look at like high school, like yearbooks in the past. And nah, dude, they look like old people.
They were aging.
I see in a clip on TikTok where it was like someone took a camcorder to like a 90s high school senior. And these motherfuckers look like just straight up adults. I'm like, what? What is going on, dude? What changed in post 2000s that
I don't know.
I'm not saying, I don't know, dude. I just feel like, especially also, like, for example, a lot of the actors, like Morgan Freeman, he's been old forever,
that
right?
Is true. But that's different. Black don't crack, bro. Like Pharrell stays young forever.
Pharrell. Who else? I'm just saying, like, there's some people that have just always been old.
Yeah.
Clint Eastwood, sort of. I mean, now he looks really old. Yeah, he looks rough now, but I'm just saying,
Whoopi Goldberg been looking the same since like ever.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I just don't know. I don't understand what the difference is. Maybe smoking. I know smoking used to be.
Yeah, smoking was big, right?
Heavy. Everyone smokes, and I remember hearing like when you see those posters of Michael Jordan like dunking and shit, and you see the blue haze, and they're like, it's not the camera messing up. That's literally just a stadium full of smokers.
That's not
like that haze is just smoke from people smoking, and I'm like, I cannot imagine going to a game,
right?
And just
not being able to breathe.
Exactly,
like,
dude.
God,
it just seems so crazy now, man. I grew up, my parents smokes, man. They smoke all the time. So it's like, but that's why I kind of grew up. I was like, I don't think I want to.
I don't want to do that.
Any of that. Yeah. And it's not cheap. I'm like, I got enough vices. I'm too fat to smoke, I feel. Like I can't be like, that's legit. If you see me smoking a cigarette, that's a cry for help, for real. Like I am actually,
I don't know. I've heard
trying to take my life at that point. It's like the slowest form of unaliving.
Oh my God.
One of these is gonna do it.
One of the other is gonna take me out.
Right.
I don't know. I've heard after meals they're amazing.
Oh God, don't say that. Don't tell me that. Unless I start smoking and lose a bunch of weight. Like that's my vice now. Maybe I need another vice.
I don't know. You can never have too many. You can never have too many.
See, what the thing is, I'll do like obese for the first 30, right? Shoot your liver.
Yeah.
Shoot your kidneys, right? And then stop eating and just smoke the other 30. And I think that kind of like
it balances it out, if anything. Yeah,
your liver's kidneys start to heal, and now your lungs
are all jacked up,
fresh. They're brand baby lungs at that point. Like I think I might live to 60. Like that might be the move,
bro.
I think I figured it out. Moderation's key, right?
I'm saying,
so if you heavy eat the first half and then heavy smoke it averages out. I think we figured it out.
Yeah.
Damn. I said she picking me up a pack of Marlboro Lights.
Yeah, but geez, Marlboros. That's starting.
That's what my parents smoke, dude.
God,
Marlboro Light. All right, and they swear it's like healthier, but it's just flavor.
It's light, yeah,
it's just flavor. And then it's the hundreds, so they're taller.
They're taller.
Yeah. I'm like, I
used to have buddies that smoked like, what was it, Marlboro Reds that were like that long. They call them cowboy killers. Yeah. I'm like, why are you smoking something that like kills cowboys,
like
bro?
A villain from an anime.
I'm
dude.
saying, like, bro, that's nuts.
Damn. It sounds cool as fuck, though. I'm not gonna lie. It sounds. Damn it, man! How much oral did we lose as a generation for not smoking? Like for real.
Yeah, for real.
Damn.
Sometimes I think like, I should have like a hat and on corner flipping a coin with a cigarette.
The cigar. I will smoke a cigar though, occasionally.
Yeah.
Like
on a celebratory occasion.
Right. Just Juju, he's really into them.
I don't enjoy them, but I do like the art.
Like you're just Piccolo in the corner.
Yeah. I'm just aura farming.
Yeah, aura farming. Yeah.
People walk by, all right, bro, we see the fit. Relax.
He did Julius would like dip them in whiskey and like smoke them, and then they are very tasty like that.
Yeah.
But I don't. After a while, you get lightheaded and like
I can never finish it.
I never finish it. I do like half, maybe a quarter.
I brought back some Cubans. Well,
I don't know if you want to admit that felony on camera, my guy.
What are they gonna do?
They might deport your ass, bro.
I could be lying. They don't know.
Yeah, you can't. They could be Colombian.
They could have lied to me. I don't know. Yeah. One's from Germany, and one's from the Republic. Same shit. Same shit, bro.
Well, I mean, I guess you can't tell, right?
Yeah, I'm not a connoisseur, but to me, I was just like, yeah, I mean,
it's like you see a non-sneakerhead and you're like, here's some dunks, here's some all-white dunks, and here's some forces. They'll be like, it's the same thing. I'm like, these are not the same, sir, but
fair. Whatever. Okay, you got me there.
Yeah. I think it depends. You got to be a connoisseur. You got to be real into it. You gotta speak out of the robot voice box to be able to tell the difference. Yeah, to appreciate.
More of a black and mild kind of guy.
Yeah. Damn. I don't know, man. I think it's interesting. I guess I could vape. I'm not really. I feel like I'd be too fidgety. I'd be I watched back the video from last week and I'm just like fidgeting my leg the whole time. And I'm like, I'd be vaping all day. I don't need that shit.
Too Gen Z for me.
Is it?
I don't like.
I feel like millennials vape more, but
I feel like it's negative aura.
That's why I saw a TikTok that was like, you could be the hottest man in the world, but as soon as you pull out that vape,
it's so
just like,
old.
And I'm just like, damn, dude, that's crazy. I mean, I don't vape, but
I don't vape. And if you do vape, I'm sorry that I'm hurting your feelings. I'm sorry
you're ugly.
I'm sorry that I'm hurting your feelings by telling you the truth. It doesn't make you ugly. It's just it. Like, bro, you're pulling a little robot out of you. You know, like, it's so like, bro.
And you do smell like mango. What is it? Mango, pineapple, or strawberry pie or some shit.
Pineapple Express and shit. But I mean, I smoke weed. Who am I to judge?
Right. I can't. Well, I don't. I'll use the gummies.
Oh, the edibles?
Like once a year, maybe. You know what I mean? I'm not a huge fan of the feeling. I'm not a huge fan of getting high.
I love the feeling.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan. I thought you were gonna say you're not a fan of the. I'm not a fan of the edibles because it kind of like is sucker punch.
Oh, okay.
Like when you smoke, it's very gradual. Like, you know where you're going.
Right.
When you take an edible, you're like, yeah, I'm chilling. Next thing you know, like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Like, I'm on Pluto, bro.
You see, I can see that. I don't like the smell, man. It gives me headaches. I'm not gonna lie. And I think it's from just a bad experience. Like, one time we had a bad batch and smoked seeds and stems and shit, and that's oh my god, nuts. It fucked me up. I mean, I was in like fucking high school, I think.
Oh yeah.
And we were having such a bad experience, and it gave me such a bad headache. And then my dad came home, and he was looking at us crazy as fuck, mad as shit, and it was crazy. It was such a bad experience. I
never smoked in high school. Yeah, I was a child of God.
Oh God!
It wasn't until later in life that I became a heathen.
It is God's herb. Okay.
The devil's lettuce, sir?
Oh no!
I'm just saying.
No, sir.
It wasn't until later in life I became a heathen.
Yeah.
When the good stuff became like standard because it became legal that I started smoking. Yeah. So all I have is good experiences.
I guess
all I've had are peak experiences, bro.
Right. Not a single bad experience.
Not a single bad experience. Yeah. I'm just like, I get why people love this. I feel happy.
This is the best thing ever. Yeah. Why doesn't everybody
do this all the time?
Yeah.
Like the economy? What's that?
Right.
Yeah.
I feel you, man. I have such a weird experience though. I feel like, I'm good. I heard, did you hear that Texas is fucking banning THC products?
I saw it.
Yeah.
And I saw like one of the representatives, I don't know who he was, some idiot.
Yeah, I saw
that was just like, the guy was like, what about adults that like, use it for like medical reasons? He's like, I don't want adults with this either. Like, you'll kill yourself.
You want to take this?
Yeah.
He's like, you want to put this in your body? I'm trying to save your life. I'm like, dude.
Meanwhile, that same dude takes like donations from the liquor industry and stuff.
I want to save your life. And he's like fucking cutting medication.
Yeah, like, bro, come on, kick rocks, bro.
Fuck out of here, dude. It's so dumb, man. It's clearly, I don't know what the intentions are for THC. I mean, they're losing so much money.
It's
they
just
want to ban porn. They want to.
Yeah, it's this like, what's the word I'm looking for? It's like making mountains out of molehills, like non-issues that they're like trying to make cultural issues, and people are just like, bro, we don't fucking care.
I think it's crazy. A lot of people in the comments were like, they just lost Texas to Democrats. Like, that's insane. That's such a weird hill to die on. Like,
it really is.
To say like. Especially when it's so widely accepted nowadays, you know what I mean?
Every time I take a vacation to a different state, first thing I do is Google, is weed legal? It's always legal, bro. Yeah. It's not till you get to the South on the Bible Belt where you're like, no, you can't have it. It's like, bro, like, come on.
You can't have it. And then they're also like, they're banning porn. They sued for DACA. So if you have DACA in Texas, you don't get a work. They took back the work permits for DACA. So it's not valid there. And like, it's like, bro, like, what happened to small government, man? What are y'all doing, dude? That shit's way out the window, bro, man. Like, why not liquor then? Fuck. If
I'm saying, bro, just bring back prohibition.
Bring back all of it. You know what I mean? Like, it's insane. I think it's absurd. I think it is gonna hurt them midterm wise. A lot of people.
We'll see.
There's certain things that you piss off people enough. That they like, you can take my rights, but you can take my weed. Fuck my weed, you, bro, motherfucker. It's Boston Tea Party all over again, dude.
Speaking of Boston, it's legal there too.
Yeah.
Have you been? I'm sorry, I know I keep backtracking to like, weed.
Boston, no.
To weed, because I don't want to get heavy on politics here, but like, have you ever been to a dispensary?
No, we went to Vegas and they're all over.
You never went in?
And we were like, oh, I told Ceci, let's go pick something up. Fuck it. Right. And that day, Julius texted me, oh man, I just got hit with the drug test. And I was like,
I forget they drug test.
All right, man. No, they actually stopped.
Oh, really?
They actually, they said that they will only test. They do test, but they don't test for weed anymore. Unless it's like you're a driver.
Okay. Yeah, I mean,
if you're a driver, you can't. Yeah. So my coworker specifically went to HR. So you don't test for weed? Like, no, you don't.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, fair enough, hey, bro.
Yeah. So, I mean, technically I can, but
I will say it is a beautiful experience.
What?
Going into a dispensary.
Oh, okay.
I went recently. The most recent one I went to was in Maine, and the employees have to be
super
high.
Nice.
Have to be high.
Oh, okay.
Either they're high or they've just been high for so long that they like fried themselves to where they feel high all the time.
Like that is their normal state.
Chillest people ever,
right?
Like, just so happy, and like they're like, hey, how can I help you, man?
Right.
And I'm just like, bro, like, the economy's collapsing, like the country's falling apart. How are you this happy? You know?
He's like, this is illegal now. You have to close shop. Yeah, I guess. Right.
And he's just like so chill. And he's like, you need anything, man? You know? And like, I go to check. I was like, hey, you want stickers, bro? Like, we got stickers. And he was like, do you have a lighter? Usually we charge $2, but you could just have it, bro. And I'm like, thanks, man. Like,
that's such a friendly dude.
Dude, every like experience I've had. I know there's probably someone in like fucking Boston that's gonna be like, nah, man, asshole. My dispensaries are fucking terrible. But like every experience I've had,
that's cool.
Great.
I mean, maybe that's what it takes to work retail, right? You have to be to just be in a good mood, be cool with the customer.
You start working
keep a level head.
Fucking Abercrombie, they're like, all right, did you smoke your daily blunt?
You need a daily blunt to handle. I can't imagine working retail, dude. Jesus
in the
Christ.
back room.
He's like, hold on, I'm sobering up. I need my 15.
Go take your 15.
Smoke break,
Oh, God.
That's dope, though, man. That's really cool. I mean, it's cool when you got somebody that's passionate, right? About
hey, man.
This guy knows his shit.
Yeah, he knows his shit.
If I go to a dispensary and they're not high, I don't think I want to buy anything.
It's like you don't trust a skinny chef,
right?
You know?
Right, exactly.
Like they gotta taste their own product.
They gotta taste it. Yeah,
fair enough.
We go to Home Depot. I look for the oldest white guy. You know what I mean? Like that clearly retired, right?
For real,
or something like that. Like it's insane. Nah, that's dope. Nah, I've never been. And here it's so sketchy because they sell certain things are legal, certain things aren't.
Yeah.
And then, like, what are you gonna do? Go to a gas station? They be selling the craziest shit at gas stations, right?
I have not been inside a gas station that isn't like a racetrack in so long,
really?
bro.
You can get all kinds of shit, bro. You can get like CBD oil, horny goat weed, like
the fuck is horny goat weed?
Like dick pills. You get like it's so crazy.
Is that legal?
I don't know. Probably. Fuck.
I don't know.
It's been around forever, dude. And you can get all kinds of shit. I'm just like, man, I don't. And it's right next to the goodies, right? So you're like, I don't know if I should. You know, goodies, the medicine.
Yeah.
So you're like, it's got to be good. It's got to be FDA approved. They can't put them on the same rack, dude. What the hell? Yeah, I don't know.
Gas stations are nuts.
It's crazy, dude.
I remember in high school. You remember Eskimo?
Yeah.
I remember in high school, we went to a gas station. I went to go get gas. He went inside for like a drink. He comes back with a butterfly knife.
Yeah,
I'm like, bro, what?
He's like, are those illegal?
He's like, why? What the hell? He's like, bro, look at this.
Yeah, he's. I didn't have enough for the 9 mil, so I got the butterfly knife.
Well, this man's nuts. Yeah. Like, what the hell?
They be selling like bongs and shit.
Crazy.
They be selling all kinds of shit, and they're like, this is for tobacco use only. I'm like, bro, who the fuck is smoking?
Yeah,
tobacco out of a bong? What the hell?
Oh my God! Whatever you say, dog. Whatever you say.
Cool as shit.
But we're gonna transition anyway. I did want to bring up another story.
Okay.
Have you seen they're remaking Harry Potter?
Yeah, they're making it into a show.
Yeah, on HBO or Max or HBO
Really?
Max or whatever the hell they call it now.
HBO.
Yeah.
Oh, it was HBO, and then
there was
HBO Max, and then they changed to Max.
But there was Go somewhere in there. There was like HBO Go at one point.
And now they're going back to HBO Max. I don't know.
Whatever. Besides the point.
I respect the fact that they backtracked. All right. They weren't just like, you know what?
Yeah. I mean, it didn't make sense because why? That's like, why would you? Your brand recognition is HBO. Why would you get rid of that?
Why would you change that? I don't get it. Yeah.
But neither here nor there. Yeah, they're remaking the Harry Potter series with 3 new little kids.
Yeah. I guess. Is it time? I don't know if it's. I mean, unless you want to do like a more accurate depiction of the story.
I guess.
Because I know they cut a lot out. But I mean, you know, it is what it is.
I mean, they're ass stories either.
Are they really? I've never.
I'm gonna catch a lot.
I've watched the movies, but never. I don't think I finished.
The movies were ass too. I read the books. Ass, but J.K. Rowling's just a terrible author. Like
we're about to lose a lot.
I know. Argue with me in the comments if you want. I will die on this hill.
Yeah.
J.K. Rowling is terrible.
Well, she's a terrible person, but
no, author-wise, she's ass.
Yeah.
Just. One quick thing, you know, right? Quidditch, right?
Okay.
Quidditch, her big thing, her big sport in the wizarding world, doesn't make sense.
Why?
Because there's they score points, but there's a side game, right?
Yeah.
To catch the golden snitch, right? Why would any team ever invest on anything besides the seeker? who hunts down the girls to snitch. You would have a team full of idiots and then one guy who's like prime athlete. Like imagine if you were watching an NFL game where, you know, there's the game going on and then on the side there's a dude trying to catch a cat. Right. Both teams have one guy trying to catch a cat. They would invest, and if they catch that cat, they win the game. Nothing else matters. Yeah. You would invest all your money into the guy catching the cat.
I feel like, is this supposed to be that rare? Like, does it happen every game?
It doesn't.
It's supposed to be like a once every 20 games.
Like it's maybe. Like, oh, it's crazy. He caught the golden snitch. But it's just like,
if that's the case, then I get it. But if he gets caught once a game, I was like, yeah, what's the point?
Harry caught the thing like 4 times, bro.
What's the point of the rest of the game?
The man fucking literally caught it in his mouth. Like, come on, dude.
You're not lying.
It's a stupid thing, you know?
It is kind of
And then
silly.
like the whole what's it called when they teleport? Aspirate. Not aspirate. That's it's something like that.
Medicine.
No, aspirate is when breathe in like solids and
oh shit. Ugh.
Pretty sure. It's something like that though. Yeah. When they teleport, right? You're not allowed to do it on Hogwarts grounds. Why is an entire wizarding society following the rules of this one school? It's not even the only school in the entire like wizarding world. Because in the other books, you see the other schools, which don't get nearly enough screen time.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I meant to talk about the show, and I'm just shitting on the books at this point.
You see some of the schools, right, when they do the competition. Yeah. Where you get
the Goblet of Fire.
Right. You get what's his name? Fucking Twilight.
Edward from Twilight.
Yeah. What the fuck is his name?
Also Batman now.
Anyways, that guy, Robert Pattinson, where he dies.
Yes, he does die.
My boy. Spoiler alert. I mean, come on, dude. He's 100 years old at this point. They're doing a remake at this point. Just spoiler for the remake.
And then the movie's nuts when like when Voldemort is like fucking up Harry, right? Yeah. And he's like doing the fucking spell. What is it? He doesn't do Crucio. He does some shit.
Bro, you seem to know a lot of Harry Potter for someone that hates Harry Potter.
I read the book. You can't hate something unless you know it, right?
Okay,
the peak hate you gotta know. You know,
there's like a balance of like you hate something and love something so much that you know
how ass it is. Think about it.
Somewhere.
Kendrick hates Drake, but he knows everything about Drake.
He know about him.
Exactly. Yeah, that's peak hating.
You can't hate if you don't know. Exactly. I agree. Okay.
But it was very funny where Voldemort is like casting his spell on Harry, and Harry's like writhing in pain, and like Voldemort does this like little happy dance. He goes, yo, that's funny as shit.
I won't have any. Damn it! What the fuck is his name? The actor for Voldemort.
I don't know.
Ralph.
You could literally say Ralph Lundgren, and I'm like, yeah, sure.
He's a fantastic actor, man. I'm a big fan. The man is he's a beast, all right? He's a master class in acting, all right?
Well, I'm not saying that he did a bad job. Yeah. I'm just saying that scene was fucking hilarious because, like, I can see me doing that. I can see me being so happy that I do a little happy dance.
It's very obvious that Harry Potter is riding on, like, the coattails of this
nostalgia, bro.
This nostalgia, and also, I mean, I think for a lot of kids that age or when they were introduced to it or when it was created, this, like, giant world building, you know what I mean? This like fantastical world that people can go into, and there's like so much to it, and there's ogres and there's magic, and what's his name?
Ralph Phineas? Phineas?
Okay, I was not gonna guess. But he's a fantastic art actor. He was in The Red Dragon. He was in Schindler's List. He was in.
Okay.
He's a beast, and they CGI'd his nose off. Voldemort. And I think a lot of people are just so sucked into the world, right? It's very interesting. It's very creative. It's fun. The fucking unicorns and you know what I mean? Like, it's cool. It's a mysterious bit. I think it really relies heavily on that, in my opinion. I don't remember what the hell happens in the movies like that, but I just know it's like, oh yeah, they have a fucking ogre in the bathroom.
It's as a kid you see it and it is very mystical and it's like cool, but the more you like as an adult as you look into it, you're like, that makes no fucking sense.
I guess you're not supposed to scrutinize the movie.
I mean, the very principle, like Voldemort tries to kill Harry when he's a baby, and he casts a spell and like it rebounds off of him and hits him.
He caught a ricochet.
Yeah, he tries to do the Avada Kedavra.
Yeah,
but it bounces off because of the power of love. I'm not joking. It was the power of love.
Yeah.
and it hits him, and he dies or like splits into four cruxes. And I'm like, why'd he do that?
Right.
It's a baby.
Just pick it up.
Bro, just throw it out the window.
I mean, you honestly...
Leave it alone for a few hours.
You honestly... I think just offing the parents and walking away.
Yeah. Put a blanket over him and walk away. What are you trying to cast spells for, bro?
Let nature do his thing.
Yeah.
No, it's definitely... that's very true. I don't know. Is it a magical baby?
Apparently the power of love,
he was the chosen one. I don't know, right? Right?
Apparently he was chosen. Because it didn't have to be him. Who's the other? Neville could have also been the chosen one. Yeah, because there was a prophecy, and both of them fit like the criteria of the prophecy.
I feel bad for Neville now because he kind of got the short.
Neville was dope in the last one where he gets the sword of Gryffindor. He's like, bro.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, my boy.
He was kind of the joke.
He was like the pun character. In the earlier books, he was.
The punching bag for most of it.
He has a glow up though.
I know. I've seen that. I'm like, God damn, bro. What the fuck?
He was like way cooler than Harry, bro.
Hell?
Harry's
Harry's still the same height.
Yeah, bro. no shade to Harry's actor, Daniel Radcliffe, goated actor.
Yeah.
And he been Harry Potter put him.
That dude. One of the stuntmen got hurt, right?
Did you
hear about that?
All right.
In one of the movies, he can't walk.
Oh shit!
Something happened in the set and he fell and got paralyzed. And I think Daniel Radcliffe did actually help them promote a documentary or something or a book to help him recover. Make some money off what happened. He's been real cool about it because I think it was his stuntman. And it's kind of fucked, man.
Bro got hit with Crucio, bro.
Yeah, he got that as a
Vado Cadaver.
It's rough,
but. We're off on a tangent there on my
the show
deep disdain for this
for Harry
series.
Potter.
The actual show. So they're bringing in a new cast or whatever.
That's cool.
Hermione is played by a girl that may or may not be white. It's hard to tell. Okay. She's a little tan.
All right.
But she has very whitish last name.
Okay.
And there's certain parts of the internet that take issue with it.
Oh, really?
Everybody's like, this better not be some woke shit. And it's like, bro.
Is she white in the book?
I don't think they ever talk about it. They say she has like curly hair, like buck teeth and stuff. And that she doesn't really care about being clean and shit. But I'm not sure if they elaborate on her skin color. Maybe they'll say she's pale.
Right.
But either way, who cares, bro?
Right.
Like, this is a world where there's fucking ogres and griffins and dude, who cares?
Yeah. I feel like it doesn't really affect the story at all, right?
It doesn't.
I think it would be cooler if they had actual black characters or do Mexicans exist in Hogwarts?
It's supposed to be like a British school, so probably not.
Okay, damn, no Mexicans.
What would be dope would be a black Latino. Dumbledore, bro. That would be fire.
I think it'd be cool, man. I don't feel like necessarily. It's nice to see minorities in certain roles, right? To
and lead roles.
When you in lead roles where you feel like, damn, because it does matter, man. Representation matters.
Yeah, it does.
You know what I mean? You totally feel like, damn, I want to be as a kid growing up watching stuff. But I also think it'd be cooler instead of replacing characters or redoing characters, embracing characters that are black or Mexican or Hispanic in their role, giving them their movies. You know what I mean? I think that I really appreciate that the most. I mean, I really like the Black Beetle. The Blue Beetle.
Blue Beetle. Yeah.
I feel like as an example where it was a Mexican lead actor and the whole movie was heavily look, we're Mexican.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It was very, very in your face
Mexican, right? I feel like it was a little too much, but I thought it was nice.
It was a good movie.
It was cool to hear and see some Easter eggs that only if you're Mexican, oh shit, that song's awesome, or whatever. Here callbacks to whatever, blah blah blah, and some references to real Latino culture, Mexican culture was cool. So it'd be cooler to see stuff like that, but I also feel like it doesn't matter, man. If this made up person is a different skin color.
Different skin color. I mean? I agree. And one thing I will say is, and I take issue with our people because we don't show.
Yeah.
you know,
that's true. Blue Beetle didn't get
Blue Beetle, it kind of bombed.
It did bomb, yeah.
And it sucks, you know. Like, I don't think it was a bad movie. Like, sure, it wasn't like top tier, but it was a good watch.
I mean, it doesn't help that Blue Beetle is not as big. I mean, if you're a comic fan, you know who he is.
But I mean, neither was like fucking Black Panther, you know. But they showed out. Shit, I want to go see it opening day. Saw Black Panther, and it was a fucking great movie. And like you're saying, like it was very Mexican. It was Mexican. So was Black Panther, bro. The entire soundtrack was like just black artists, which goated. Awesome. Fucking Kendrick Lamar did the soundtrack. Fire. But
he's the director that did Sinners, right?
I think so. I believe so.
Yeah. I remember I saw when he went to go pick up Cash's check or whatever.
Yeah, he got arrested and he told them Google me, and it wasn't until the cops Googled him that they were like, oh shit.
I'm like, dude, come on, man.
I mean, that's
you really
America,
think this
dude.
Dude's gonna try to cash. What was it, like a $10,000 check?
I don't know how much it was for, but it doesn't matter, dude.
Yeah.
You look at his fucking account,
right?
Like, fucking, what are you doing?
Exactly. What are you
doing right now? But yeah, that's the thing, man. Like, I feel like Latinos don't support Latinos, and it sucks. It sucks to see it a lot. You know?
Yeah, I see that. I'm not gonna lie, and a lot of people complain about other things too. Like there's Kai's doing he was doing the Streamer University.
Yeah,
and some people, I don't know anything about her, but I have seen TikToks where they're like, how come we're not supporting? I think her name is Wendy Ortiz. Like, as Latinos, we should be backing her up and this and that and blah blah. I don't know anything about her. If I watch streamers like that, I mean, sure, why not? You know, I don't care. But I do see that. I mean, I don't understand why it's so difficult.
It sucks because a
Latino
lot of
Hispanics to back each other, man.
Cause y'all, I don't know what it is, but like they drag each other down, and it sucks because you look at like the viral TikTok stars, they're always like fucking crash outs, terrible fucking people like that one fucking girl who's Shawty Bae, bro. Like, and I'm just like, why are we platforming this? Like, what are we doing here? No?
There's definitely, I feel like, and a lot of people are tired of it too, man. I see it all the time where people are like, man, can we just get a decent Latino influencer
to represent, bro?
Like having like that, you know, there's so many people. Shawty Bae, there's what's that lady's name? She has a podcast. She had her mom on. She had her friend on, and she was talking about how she didn't graduate high school and this and that and all this bullshit.
That's fucking crazy.
Oh my god, what the hell is her name? I
don't follow these people, so I don't.
But anyways, I guess it's a blessing. I don't remember her name. Yeah. But I'm just saying, like, bro, like, a lot of people are saying, look, we need to do better and like make better people famous.
Like us, make us famous, all right? We're normal, hardworking people, all right?
No, sir. We're bad boys, all right?
Bad boys.
All right, that's what
Ride
they want.
together, die together.
That's what they want.
Bad boys for life.
Right? It took me way too long to get my bachelor's, all right? Trust me, I'm no good. No, seriously though, I don't know. I think it sucks. It sucks that we glorify that kind of content.
Yeah, for real.
It's frustrating. I don't know. And also, there's a lot of division in Latino. Like, you ask somebody where they're from, and this Salvadorian or Honduran, Guatemalan, and it's like the minute they find out you're Mexican or from, I don't know, Argentina or from whatever, there's like,
oh, you ain't one of us.
Oh, nah, fuck them. Even though, come on, man.
It's like, bro, like, come on, just
if you live in America, right, we're living the same experience.
Exactly.
Bro. Relax,
like,
you know what I mean?
To them, we all look the same.
Exactly.
We're all Mexican in their eyes.
Yeah, for real. Like, and they get so mad. I mean, people in general, they hate when somebody miss ethnicities you.
I will say I was very guilty. In my younger days, you know, growing up north, there was that like divide, and I was kind of like indoctrinated.
Oh, really?
You know?
Damn.
It was very like, no, I'm Puerto Rican. Yeah. Like, I'm Puerto Rican. That's what I am. And I would be insulted. People were like, are you Mexican? I'm like, nah, bro, I'm Mexican, dog. Yeah, but like, you know, I'm married to a Mexican.
Yeah,
yeah.
That's typically how it goes, huh? Like,
and you know, you grow past that, and it's so sad that there's a lot of like old heads that haven't grown.
No, yeah, for real, dude. Yeah.
Like, now I'm just like, bro, fucking there's Mexicans. I know there's gonna be tequila and tacos. Let's go.
Tequila and tacos, bro. TT.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know, dude. I think it's silly. I think I mean, I don't know. I am Mexican, so if I am confused for Mexican, I've never been in a situation where somebody's been like, "Are you Salvadorian?" Like, no, I mean, that's never happened to me ever, right? Like,
that's fair.
They just assume I'm not supposed to be here, though. I'll give you that. It is tough.
Like, are you citizen?
Yeah, are you papeles? I'm like, fuck, they got me. How'd
like,
you know?
Shit.
But I don't know, man. I do hope. Like you said, Blue Beetle didn't get any love.
Yeah.
A lot of people were like, come on, man. They finally make a movie with a Hispanic lead actor.
We can't support that.
Can't support it. The second Black Panther with is it third one or second one?
Second one.
Where, with Namor.
Oh, yeah, with Namor. Yeah.
Yeah, Namor. Wasn't as big as the first one, I guess.
Yeah, but that's also because, Chadwick Boseman was GOAT. I don't think that had anything to do with Namor specifically.
Yeah, but I feel like they were kind of like, also, hey guys, here's y'all too. You know?
I mean, that's fair.
And Mexicans like, eh.
But I also feel like it was already after like the decline of them. It was after Endgame. People were kind of like superheroed out. I don't think. Yeah, maybe some of it had to do like with but I think that had more to do with superhero fatigue at the time, because even I remember I was like, man, do I want to go see it?
I think they messed up, man, with releasing like the Disney Plus shows.
Oh yeah,
it was too much.
It's
too much. Like this nonstop back to back. And now if you miss one episode, one show, like,
you don't know what that was going on.
Yeah. I had no idea. I didn't watch Loki, and then I watched the Deadpool movie, and then I'm like, what the hell is that thing? And apparently it's from the end of Loki.
You know what? I'm gonna get flack for these too.
Oh shit!
Fucking Deadpool's ass, bro.
Oh no!
The first one was good.
Goated.
The first one was really good because it was different, right? It was something new.
R-rated.
All the other ones are the exact same.
Second one's okay. The third one.
Second one was ass.
I didn't really like the third one. I mean, it was nice. Easter eggs were cool. I mean, that can only get you so far.
Yeah,
though, man.
like you can only do the third wall joke thing so long before it's just like, all right, this is just cringy.
Some of the fight scenes were okay when they're fighting in the van. I thought that was kind of dope, but I do feel like it is very one-dimensional character. Yeah. Right? It's kind of hard to ride around.
It gets boring.
It's either got to be full balls to the wall, stupid, or I don't think you can have a serious. You know what I mean?
Nah, you can't have a
like
Deadpool.
Kind of Deadpool. Yeah, like I think he's probably best as a side character. You know what I mean?
Shows up and disappears after a bit.
Yeah. It's like 24/7 Ryan Reynolds is kind of too much.
Yeah. Also, besides the fact that Ryan Reynolds is a piece of shit and his wife is a piece of shit.
Is there any actor you do like?
Yeah, it's like I literally said Daniel Radcliffe is the GOAT.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's right.
I like him, bro. Like, relax.
Have you watched anything outside of Harry Potter?
I call them as I see them.
Okay.
All right. If a person is a piece of shit, I'm gonna tell you piece.
Did you have you seen any of his other work?
Of what?
Daniel Radcliffe.
What was that one movie where with the fucking river thing in between them, and he was in like a haunted house type thing. I don't remember.
The lady in the what is it?
It was something like
lady
that.
In the water. Witch in the water or some shit. The black water or some shit.
Some shit like that. But I remember like I was a long ass time.
Yeah.
And I was like Harry Potter or whatever. And I saw it on like, I don't know, HBO or some shit one day. And I was like, yo, that was a good ass movie, bro.
I've seen that movie where he has those guns taped to his hand.
Oh, yeah.
I've seen that one. I think it's some kind of like death race bullshit where you have to like survive.
Yeah, survive like for 24 hours or something.
Not gonna lie, not his best work. I mean, not him specifically, but just the movie was kind of like, damn, bro, the man needs work.
I mean, outside of acting, I meant like genuinely like
as a person,
like a good dude.
Yeah, he seems like a good dude. Yeah, I agree.
And he's been through a lot. I know, like after the Harry Potter movies, he went alcoholism, directly attributed that to like all the shit that he went through as like a child actor and stuff. And I guess going back to Harry Potter, I'm scared for them kids, bro.
Oh yeah,
because they went through some shit, especially Emma Watson. Emma Watson went through some shit. Apparently, when she was 18, like when she turned 18 at her 18th party, there were like paparazzi like laying on the floor trying to get upskirt shots of her, and I'm just like, bro, like this is a child. Yeah, she's 18, but this is a child.
Who was it? Was it Britney Spears? I mean, dude, I'm not gonna lie, it's not even that far back, but back then. like the media did not give a shit about
Britney was
about
like 13
kids.
and like
I think she was in like 14 years old on the cover of fucking Vogue or some shit, dressed like way too sexualized. She made that song. I think she was like 16 years old when she made whatever hit it was.
Hit me baby one more time.
Something like that. And I'm just like, yo, in a schoolgirl outfit. And I'm just like, this is a child, dude. What the hell? I forgot who it was, but they had a website or some shit where they caught a countdown for her.
That's crazy.
Until she turned 18. And
they did the same thing with
insane, dude.
The Catch Me Outside girl.
Bad Baby.
Bad Baby.
Something like that.
When she turned 18, like people were counting down. She capitalized the fuck out of that because she started OnlyFans and made like $1 million in a night.
I think that's crazy. Now she was like one of the highest paid OnlyFans actors, but I'm like, dude, that's insane.
That's nuts, dude. That there's people waiting. You know, like there is something fundamentally with you. If I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
I don't care if they're 18.
Yeah.
If you're saying they're counting down, you're attracted to children. Like point blank period, bro. Like you got pedo vibes.
At that point, it's like, what's stopping you?
Yeah, exactly, right? Besides like the law.
The law, right?
Bro, like
how long?
Crazy.
That's such a weird.
It's a weird thing.
Man. It's such a weird thing. Yeah.
And I think it's definitely like more of a boomer.
Yeah.
Because I don't know, man. I am 30.
Maybe it doesn't.
Gonna be 34, and I've never looked at like a fucking teenager and been like, yo, she's hot.
Maybe
like, that's fucking weird.
It's because like people our age or just younger generations just look younger and younger, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you go to a high school now and they look
fucking like
middle
kids,
schoolers,
bro.
dude. I'm like, you're a senior, bro. What the fuck? Like, they just look like kids, like legit. So I don't know, maybe that's why too, right? Because like I said, back then you look 30 when you're 19.
I guess I ain't protecting, bro. They creeps.
I'm not protecting it either. I'm just saying, like, it doesn't. They look like kids. It doesn't cross my mind that this is an adult, right?
Yeah.
No offense to 18-year-olds, 19-year-olds out there.
I mean, they are
that
kids,
can like
bro.
join the military at 18, right? But,
which is still wrong because kids shouldn't. You know, you're a fucking
get them
kid.
in their prime, bro.
I'm fucking.
After 25, the back starts hurting. The back starts knees
hurting,
start cracking.
They start, developing mental skills and being like, maybe the trade-off isn't good.
Are we the baddies?
Yeah.
Like, start asking the questions.
Start questioning orders.
Yeah. No.
But yeah, man, Emma Watson went through some shit. So I'm scared for these kids. Apparently, when they when HBO announced like the casting on like their, I think it was an Instagram post, they disabled comments because they were like, we don't want like whatever fucking slander the internet's gonna throw out there like affecting these kids' psyche.
It's tough, man, because like the internet's gonna internet.
The internet is gonna
like people are gonna be
sometimes
just to get the heart, just to get that like, people will say the craziest shit.
The craziest, most out of pocket shit.
So I don't know how much, and being a celebrity, man, you just have to disconnect from that, man.
Yeah.
I don't blame people for wanting to disconnect and turn off and disable social media. And I mean, look at Bella Ramsey, dude. She's getting so much hate right now because of Last of Us.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. She played. I was
about to say, I don't know.
I do think they should. They did a time skip. They should have changed.
They should have aged her up or something.
Because she is like, she does look very young.
Yes.
You know what I mean? They did and they do the episode where they go to the museum. And she's supposed to be 15 and she looks 15. I'm like, she's not even, doesn't have to act. She looks 15. All right. But she's like 19, 20 in the show. And I'm like, you could have, I don't know. She does look very young.
Yeah.
But again, I think she is like 25. I think 22 years old. Like,
golly.
You know what I mean? So it's like, it's not really her fault. It's not really her fault.
Hey, sis.
She just looks that young, right?
They talking shit now, but you know, when they old and crusty.
Exactly. But man, they just get so much hate, dude. It's got to be hard not having to disconnect yourself from the internet and like, you can't read shit. You can't look at anything. You know what I mean? But I also feel like, I mean, that's tough, man. I feel like as a creator, as someone that is making content, right? Whether you're acting or on YouTube or TikTok, I feel like it's very hard not to at least see it in a sense. Like, how do you know? How do you gauge how well you're doing? Maybe you have a team, right, to do it for you.
True.
But like us starting out, dude. Like, I have to read all the comments. I have to comment.
I have to see people talk shit. Yeah.
I have to accept it. And it's like, I don't have a team. You know what I mean? We don't have anybody.
Your words hurt, guys.
I'm taking the full force of these conversations. And it's like, also, you might want to grow from it, man. I don't know. There's some things that are maybe serious. Hey, man, you guys should talk about this. Maybe you guys should try this. Or, I've seen comments on other YouTubes. They're like, they'll change like completely different formats. And they're like, dude, this video is awesome. You guys should focus on doing this and drop the other shit because it is not working. And so it's hard to get that critical advice while you're like being fucking this is the thing is like, don't put the fries in the bag.
It's definitely the anonymity of the internet, right? Yeah. Like people, I think what was it? Tyson said like the internet made people way too comfortable saying the most heinous shit without getting punched in the face.
Yeah,
because like half the shit these people they would not say to people's face.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, not in person.
Yeah,
right.
They don't call him monster for nothing. You wouldn't say it to his face, dog.
I will cry aggressively in your face. Yo sí lloro, all
right? You know why they call me monster?
Yeah.
These monstrous things.
No, deadass, dude. It's crazy. That she's like, every night. Yeah, it's great. Yeah, I love it. You think I'm tired? No. These are from tears.
These are from tears. From your comments.
From all the love I get. Yeah. I hope for the best for these kids, man. I mean, I think it's cool if it's definitely retelling and more accurate to the book, I guess. Because a lot of people were saying, they changed stuff. Then why not? Fuck it. I feel like you could really do a retake in that instance versus like, because it's already been told once. It's live action. Why not take risks and introduce other parts or do like the Last of Us thing where they would like branch off and do like other episodes going to deeper, having backstories that, add more to the story and the characters, the background. I think
there's a lot of stories.
There's a lot of stories out. Yeah.
I think we call it here, but before we do, I wanted to highlight one more thing in the Harry Potter casting. Snape,
oh yeah, who's playing Snape?
The teacher is a black person.
Oh yeah, a lot of people were mad.
Well, a lot of people are mad. This one, I'm not mad about the casting that he's black. It does pose some problems.
I've seen the interesting conversations where people are like, "There's this whole scene where Harry is like." Stared down by him or some shit like that. What is it?
Well, yeah, there's a few things.
Harry says something
Harry
racist.
sees him and immediately distrusts him. Which, again, you're like, why are you just immediately distrusting this guy? And then two, Harry's dad was a dick. Like, he was an asshole, especially to Snape.
Yeah.
Like, at one point, he like, hangs him.
Yeah.
And again... connotation there, bro. Like,
I don't know. Maybe they didn't look deep enough.
Yeah, or like, I don't know. They're definitely not going to change some of the story.
They're going to have to change a lot.
Yeah, because it's like,
that's kind of,
can't really do that, bro.
You're going to be like, no, his dad and him were friends.
Yeah, they were friends.
Just weren't great friends.
Yeah. So you mean Harry's dad was a dick and a racist?
I think Voldemort might be honest. Maybe he wasn't. Maybe he wasn't so bad after all. I don't know.
I think Voldemort would still be wrong because he would have. Voldemort didn't hate like Harry's dad. He hated people who weren't wizards.
Oh, okay.
He hated muggles and he hated mudbloods.
Right.
Yeah.
But he hated racists more.
I think he was a racist. He was basically like a wizard Nazi.
Well, yeah, I guess
that's what he was.
Yeah, but he didn't hate black people.
Fair, yes. He did not hate them for their skin color.
That's right.
Their lineage,
it went deeper than that. Right?
As long as you were a black wizard, he was okay with you.
Yeah. Which I feel like balances him out.
A little bit, yeah. The whole wizard. Yeah. You know what? Maybe Voldemort was right.
Maybe Voldemort had a point. Yeah. Nah, I don't know. That's. I did see that. It is conflicting. I don't know how. I guess they're gonna change a lot of the script.
I mean, whatever.
Because he does come off as very like off-standing, right? And then describe him as like this pale, crazy looking dude.
Well, the thing is, Snape had aura, dog. Like when he would walk in his class and like there'd be no wind, but somehow his fucking cape was flapping.
Right,
I see that happening with a black person a lot.
Oh,
like they have aura, bro. You
know what? Maybe you're not lying, dude. Maybe you might be onto something. If Piccolo can form in Dragon Ball Z, I mean, it's just basically
Piccolo's black. Let's be real.
Like Piccolo is basically Snape of Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
he acts like an asshole, but he really cares about the kids, right?
If Piccolo's not black, he's still invited to.
Yeah.
You know, the man got all. He got swag.
He got swag, dude. Yeah. He's aura farming 24/7.
I'm saying, dog. He does get bodied after getting aura farmed, but he aura farms.
But damn it, he
shows up.
He's never not gonna. You know what I mean?
Yeah. 10 minutes later, he's on the floor, but you know
he might lose, but he's throwing hands, dude. You're gonna have to earn that.
I'm saying.
Dub. Yeah. Also, it's gonna be weird not seeing Alan Rickman as Snape, man. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie.
I would say he was crazy. One of my favorite casts.
Yeah,
the man who
is such a great actor, dude. It's crazy how of a star-studded cast they had for her.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it is a huge franchise. I mean, she is literally J.K. Rowling's a fucking billionaire.
Yeah.
From a couple of children's
insane,
books, bro. Right? So I guess they had the money for it. I guess I don't know.
It's true.
Crazy.
But either way, I probably won't be supporting it because J.K. Rowling's insane and the books are ass.
I have no idea about the books, but I don't really care about Harry Potter like that. I think it's all right, I guess.
Yeah. I mean,
I didn't have enough money for the Scholastic Fair. What is it?
Scholastic Book Fair?
Yeah, growing up, so I never bought the books.
Well, I read it like...
We would get a screwdriver set every time.
I used to have to read it like I was Anne Frank in the ad.
Really? Oh no!
Because my mom was my mom was hyper religious. She found out there was magic and she was like, "Nah, that's demon time right there."
What did you think about you playing magic?
She saw me and Caesar playing magic once.
Oh really?
And she was like, "What are you guys doing?" And I was like, "Jugando magia la reunión." And she was like, right? And she was like, "El diablo."
Yeah, no,
and I was like, I know, that's why I like it. Legit, that's what I said.
Es el diablo al mi banco. Es el diablo.
I'm saying.
A mis bolsas.
I mean, shit. Damn. Hey, I'm just saying, devil look like he know how to have a good time.
I mean, damn, dude.
I've seen Lucifer.
Seen the resale value. Black Lotus.
I'm saying. But yeah. My mom is not a fan of any of my interests.
Yeah, I see that. She probably looks at this and you're like,
oh yeah,
I fucked up. The space, magic,
fucking robots,
cartoons.
Yeah.
No,
you don't need no robots. The only body you need is the body of Christ.
But yeah, guys.
On that note,
I think we're gonna call it. Sorry about very random ass episode.
I feel like we were kind of in the ballpark-ish, you know. We kept it
typically this is how it goes. We just sometimes we have some serious stuff, sometimes we have some fun.
Yeah.
We just have fun.
Last week was very depressing. That's the feedback I got.
Wait, for real, someone told you that?
I mean, Adi tells me.
Oh yeah, we told her.
Yeah, I told her. Yeah, we finished and we were like, this one was a little depressing.
Fuck. I was like, I forgot to laugh at some point. Like, I probably should have cracked some jokes. Yeah, but I was very tired. It's hard, man. I literally got off work and just ran over here, and you know, because I mean, that's what it takes. You know, sometimes it's not like I was doing anything, anyways, but. Dude, coming from my house to Sophie's to here, it was kind of like, I'm just ready to get there. Like, I could have went to Savannah. But anyways, I enjoyed doing it, man. I wouldn't do it if I didn't have fun. And
fair enough.
I hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll get this up soon, clip it up, put it together. And let us know what you guys want to talk about. If you guys have any suggestions, man, let us know.
Yeah, for real. You got topics, we'll talk about them. We'll give you our input.
If you guys want to do more Reddit stories, which I think I would love to do, I think we should just do an episode on Reddit stories. Yeah, we'll do like
a few together. Yeah,
I think we'd do like 3 or 4 back to back and just make that one episode. Like not really an episode, but like
a extra
video we can do. Yeah,
I'd be down. Like on a slow week.
Yeah. Like we got nothing going on. Why not? Or we finish early. You know.
God knows if that'll ever happen.
Fuck yeah, I don't know, right? Well, I mean the phones were fine. It's just we were just trying to get things set up.
That's true.
Early. I think if we had just started immediately, it would have been all right. But anyways, you guys, thanks for watching.
Yeah. Remember to like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. This is the 3rd time I'm bringing it up, so I won't say it again.
It's true.
But we appreciate all the support, all the love, all the comments, everything. You guys are amazing. Thank you for spending this evening with us or morning or wherever you're watching. And love you guys.
I love y'all. Buenas noches.
Peace out.
Peace.